Okay, hi, it is me, Santa. Welcome. Hold up. Okay. Hi, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Today I'll be talking, well, like saying, like it kind of like I don't know, like a letter to my ex-best friend. So we're gonna call her Zoe, and that's not her name. But to any of my subscribers or anyone out there whose name is Zoe, please do not think this is about you because it's not about anyone named Zoe, okay? And this is gonna be about a couple different people. But let's call the first one I'm gonna talk about Zoe, okay? So Zoe and I were so close. We were friends since we were about maybe 2 years old. We were friends all throughout elementary school. And then when like in middle school, 5th and 6th. Okay, so our elementary school go through K through 4th, and then yeah. Okay, so we were friends all throughout elementary school, and then we were still friends in 5th and middle school, which is 5th and 6th grade for us. We were still pretty good friends. Even though we both moved, and I felt like whenever I found out she was moving, I just wanted to cry and bury myself in a hole because she was my best friend. She was the only one I had. And actually, okay, so like I'm like 4 minutes to my bedroom. So this photo right here is actually, I'm not gonna point her out, but I can point me out if you want. But it's actually our 1st grade class picture together, 2011. That's our 1st grade class. I am right here. Yes, believe it or not, I do have glasses. I'm right there. And she is like somewhere in this photo. I don't want to point her out because some of you might know her. But we used to be so close, and I just wanted to bury myself in a hole when I found out she was moving. But then I found out I was moving, and I was thinking, okay, we're both moving, so maybe it won't be as bad. But even though we were both moving, we kind of, because we used to live right up and down, like literally like 2 houses apart, and we used to say, let's meet halfway, but halfway was just a phrase we both say too much. But now that we both moved, we really don't talk or anything, and it just kind of hurts me because she was the only one I had throughout my whole childhood. And I know that like I'm still like a kid, okay, I get it, I'm 14. Yes, I am 14, for all my subscribers who do not know. I am 14, and my birthday is September 22nd, but I am 14, and it's hard to lose your best friend. She was my best friend, and I will never deny that she was my best friend. Is she anymore? No. And do I miss what we were? Yes. Do I miss the old days? I definitely do. Her and I were so close. We'd always say, let's meet halfway. Sorry, the rain's bothering me. It's like raining outside, but here. And I don't know when she changed her name to Memory, but that's just what it's become. We used to go square dancing. Literally we did everything. To square dancing, to singing, to going to Indiana, going on vacations together. Like, that was something we had. We had that connection. We didn't even ask our parents anymore if we were allowed to go hang out at the other person's house. We'd just go, and if our parents asked where we were, we'd just be like, oh, we were at this person's so-and-so's house. Well, she used to come over all the time, and I wouldn't even tell my mom. I'd just like, she'd show up and be like, hey, Zoe's here. We used to call each other's parents mom and dad, and even though like I never had a set dad in my home growing up, and I still don't have a like set dad in my home, like they're still like off and on, like if that makes sense. You know, I don't really have that dad figure in my home, and I didn't growing up. Whoever my mom was at the time, my mom was with at the time, they called dad, and it was just a special connection to have, and I really do miss my ex-best friend. And it's like we're complete strangers now. We pass each other on the streets or something, and actually we don't even know each other. We used to be so close, and now people question me now. I don't know if they question her because I don't talk to her, but they question me now and go, what happened to you and Zoe? You guys used to be so close, and now you guys don't hang out anymore. And, you know, I don't even really understand. Like, was it because we moved away? Was it because you started doing all this gymnastics and stuff and I'm just not a good athlete? Was it because I stopped going to that youth group? Was it because you just felt you couldn't help me anymore because I was so depressed? And yes, I am still depressed, but why aren't we friends anymore? I keep questioning myself what I do wrong. And even though I do miss how close we used to be, when let's meet halfway was just a catchphrase we both used to say way too much. We'd say, let's meet halfway, but really that turned into cutting through the backyard, risking getting in trouble by the neighbors by cutting through the yard, but we didn't care. We have all these fun memories, like the time that we were climbing on the roof, the time that we accidentally walked in on my sister and her boyfriend, the first time I went square dancing with you where you tried teaching me how to square dance and I sucked at it, but you know, hey, we got it down, and you it was the guy for some reason, but you know, hey, we figured it out. I'd really like to know why we aren't friends anymore. When did you change your name to Memory? Like when? When did you change your name to Memory? Because it feels like just yesterday we were so close, but really we haven't talked and sat and hung out in over a year. It's been way longer than a year since we've actually hung out. We planned to hang out last weekend when we had that Christmas party, but instead you went to your grandma's, and I understand that because your grandma's dying, so you wanted to go see her, but part of me just felt like you just don't want to hang out because anytime we make plans to try hanging out and become close again, you say you going to see your grandma or something, and I know your grandma's in the hospital, like been in and out of the hospital, she's dying, and I understand that, but before that, you still didn't talk to me much, and we used to be so close, we just drifted apart, and I really want to come close again, but I don't think we ever can because you don't try. I try so hard, but you don't try, and I'm done trying. I'm done trying to become so close to you whenever you never tried to become close to me again. After we separated, it was like you didn't even care. You'd rather not even have that connection anymore, and even though I texted you a big long paragraph the other day saying how much I miss our friendship, and yes, you did respond, and I'm glad you did, but you responded with the sentence saying, I miss our friendship too. But do you really? You don't act like it. You're just a memory of mine, and I'm sorry that your funeral is becoming my final goodbye, and that your memories, that the memories are now your cemetery. We just grew apart. But really, when did you change your name to Memory? Because I don't understand. We used to be so close and we just drifted apart. Was it because I moved away? Was it because you moved? Was it because that one guy was getting in the way of us? Was it because of me? Was it you? Was it both of us? What happened? What happened to the friendship we used to have? Please tell me, and I do not want any hate thrown on you, or any of the people who are going to be talked about in this video, because I don't want hate. I just want to put myself out there. That was the end of it for Zoe, because I don't want to put too much out there, because Zoe and I are kind of trying to figure things out, I would say. I don't know, we talk here and there now, not really talk anymore, unless she feels the need she needs something. But we'll call this next person Catherine. So Catherine and I, she moved back to Butler, and I met her in 1st grade. And maybe that was because maybe that's why Zoe and I kind of drifted apart, is because I started calling this Catherine girl my friend. But her and I were really close all throughout 4th and 5th grade. 6th grade came along and we kind of didn't have any classes together or anything, so we kind of drifted apart, and now she's one of those preppy people, and I do miss her and I miss our friendship, but I won't go back to that. I won't go back to having that toxic friendship I once had with you. But I do want to say that thank you because you taught me a lesson. To the next person, we'll call her Abby. We just met this past summer and we were the best of friends, man. Let me tell you, we were so close. You were always on my phone while you were working, making me go get you service because you know the pool really didn't have good service, so I was going to get you service so you could get your music to download, so your messages were fun, and I was trying to be that good friend for you, and I was trying to help you out, but you didn't seem to see that. At the end of summer, you wouldn't give me back my scissors, and I understand why, but why'd you keep them so long? Like, you don't care, you honestly don't, and I know this because whenever I texted someone the other day, you answered and goes, this is why I don't talk to you, and then you put your actual name. And you want to know what? I don't even care just because I said I like someone more than you, okay? You act so popular. You act so much better than everyone else, okay? And I don't understand. I really just don't. I do miss our friendship, but will I ever take you back as a friend? No. I will not, but I will still be here for you if you ever need it because that's what friends are supposed to do. And even though I won't take you back as my friend, I will still be your friend if you need it. Sorry for this long lecture, but if you guys have friends that stab you in the back and stuff, do not take them back. Okay, to everyone I mentioned in this video, there's so much more I could say. And I will make another YouTube video on this once I figure things out and once I get my life together because I'm so depressed right now that I want to die. But that's a topic for another day. To all you subscribers out there, do not take your ex-best friend back if they're just stabbing you in the back and if they left you for someone who they thought was better, okay? That's my advice. If you need me, comment and I will DM you or something. My Instagram is HannahSmith7187. Go follow that. You can DM me in there. You can add me on Snap, which is Pine Valley Camp, if you need it. You guys can always DM me. My DMs are always open for you guys. I love my subscribers. Love you. Mwah.